3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Look. Whoa.
Our first spot was so successful, and certainly our customer responded so well to Coco that it just seemed natural to continue the idea of what we started.
So when I heard that there was a sequel, I was very excited. On the other hand, I was thinking, how can we actually do this?
It's always difficult to come up with a sequel, and it was a bit of a pressure on us on how to do that. So we came up with many different ideas that changed it and created sort of the second phase of the story. But then one of the ideas we presented was this thought that, let's go all the way there, meaning repeat the same very spot. So at the first 5 seconds, you're going to think you're watching the exact same spot. So almost feed the expectations that you have, and then surprise the audience by showing that something is different in here.
We just thought it was a little more daring and a little more interesting than your typical evolution of, let's go do tango dancing for the next one. So it certainly, I think, had a smarter, more clever approach.
You got to know.
When we presented this idea of alter ego, there was just a huge sort of laughter and joy in the presentation room. So I knew at that point that this is probably the idea that we were going with.
We really loved how it kind of tricks the audience into seeing the commercial, thinking that, they're going to run the same spot, and then all of a sudden, the second Coco comes into the screen.
We like this idea of the contradiction of one Coco versus the alter ego, which was a successful woman that in the business environment is always competing with herself, if not the world, to move on and become a stronger person, and every day is a learning process for her. So the idea of competition with yourself was something relevant.
When I heard that there was me dancing off with me, I thought, that's perfect.
They love the psychology behind this woman and how this addresses the complexity of the audience that we're dealing with and his alter ego state. This commercial, similar to the last, is focused on the work kit line, which is really one of many areas that White House Black Market offers, which is actual beautiful modular workwear. It's a special thing. It's something that differentiates the brand from many other brands. Everybody sells evening dresses. Everybody maybe sells even work clothes, but I don't know any other company that puts it in this way, which is this idea of modular work clothes that could easily switch between each other and focuses it on these minimalist idea of color, which is black, white, and an introduction of one other color each season.
This was kind of a smart way of saying, while you're working, you can still look amazing. You only need a few pieces, and I believe exactly, and I think the industry believes in that. We have our set pants and our set tops that we always work with, and we use them day and night. So we let them in on our little secret, how we work. Since modeling is my job and it is to take photos, I definitely like a little bit of a challenge or something that's telling a story. So this has been a lot of fun.
Take that idea of modularity that comes out of the DNA of the brand and the line that you're working on, and you apply it to every aspect that you go. From the modular set to the modular editing to the modular clothes. And that sort of leads you to this notion of how do you cut this? So the modularity runs as a thread throughout every decision that's made on the production.
To work with the entire crew has been amazing. I was very excited because we knew how to work with each other from the first day. And so to have that and to know you'll have that again the next time, you feel relaxed and I can just do what I need to do. If I really put my soul into it, since everyone else is putting so much work into it, I get really proud and excited because it's not just your simple photo shoot. But if there's another sequel, I don't know how we're going to do it again.
Don't be like that. We walk around pretending